to Wike. You see, Asari and Wike, I attribute them, not just Asari and Wike, to all those people who feel that denying their Igbo identity or denying their heritage actually means anything. No, it makes you more to be distrust.
You get that?
You know,
Identity crisis.
these people, yes, you know, these people are like Esau. You know Esau in the Bible?
Yes, sir.
Who denied his birthright because of a pot of pottage, and his brother used that pot of pottage to deceive him and took the blessing from their father Isaac. And when Esau realized his mistake and came back, the father said, "There's no blessing left. I've given all to your brother." That is the role and card the likes of Wike and Asari and other politicians like them also in Delta State and other places who keep denying their identity in the face of Fulani because of political favoritism or political position. That is the way they look like. And very soon, those people that is making them deny their brothers will actually tell them where they come from, since they don't know where they're coming from. Are you getting me?
I'm with you.
Those people that are making them deny their identity will actually tell them, look where you're coming from, if you don't know where you're coming from. Because all this thing started after South, the East was divided into geopolitical zones. You carved Igbos and put in Kogi State. You put Igbos in Benue State. You put Igbos in part of
put them everywhere.
In Akwa Ibom. Put them in rivers. Look at Opobo. Opobo speaks Ndoke. Opobo speaks Ndoke. Look at this village. There's Abam in Obibo local government. Afam local government. Even Ikwere, Eche, Umebele. All these places I'm calling for you now, they are Igbo speaking parts of River State. And then you carve them into River State and say they are not Igbos. What kind of nonsense is that? And then
I'm them that they must never identify as Igbo. And here we are.
Yes.
They are everywhere, every day, every Eke market day. They are there reminding us, we are not Igbo. We are not Igbo. All these Biafra want to claim us. Really?
I'm from Obibo. They removed the Obibo in my local government and turned it to Oyibo. IOY. Imagine all those kind of nonsense.
Man, people
imagine the kind of nonsense that is happening in Nigeria.
I was doing a coverage, yeah. See this scene,
get it?
Ferdinand. This was years back. Yes. That time when they were about to carry out a genocide at Obibo. So what happened was that I kept hearing Oyigbo. So to me, when I was doing all my researches, I would see Oyigbo, Obigbo. So I started like listening to the people from the place themselves, and they started pronouncing it as Obigbo. And I'm like, but they are writing Oyigbo. They said, no, it's Obigbo. I was on my program one day, and some people just like, at that moment, you know me, I do read my comments. I started seeing people trying to correct, and I'm like, some of these things are very sensitive stuff. Okay, you could lose the whole plot.
Yeah.
If you are delivering something now, like I do all the time, right? If you make pronouncing some names or places could make you lose the entire plot, because some people may think you are doing so out of spite or whatever.
Yeah.
So because of this, Oyigbo, I won't forget. I mean, that Obigbo, I won't forget it. It was Oyigbo. And I now realize that the full story is that it is actually Obigbo, but for the political sort of a kind of political profiling of Igbo.
Exactly.
That's why they have to. They are forcing the Oyigbo on them. But people still continue to say now Obigbo. You are right.
Exactly.
It's all part of the political scheme.
Even when you go into River State, if you're very familiar with Port Harcourt, all those places that are called Rumokoro, Rumodara, Rumuduru, Rumoala, those things used to be Umuala, Umokoro, Umuduru. So where did the Aro and you come from? You get it? Before Nnamdi Kanu in his broadcast, before before the invasion of Nigeria, Port Harcourt was known as Iguacha. Is Iguacha a Yoruba name or a Fulani name?
It is not.
It's an Igbo
It
name.
is Iguacha. Like when I heard that too,
Iguacha.
that the entire area is actually called Iguacha.
My grandfather, my grandfather and my grandmother, they passed out. They always refer to Port Harcourt as Iguacha. Then I never even knew the story behind it too. They used to refer to it as Iguacha. That's what they used to call Port Harcourt. And I'm like, what is Iguacha? They say it's Iguacha. They don't call it Port Harcourt. So you see this thing where Wike and Asari is doing, gradually, when the time comes, they will dance to their own rhythm, because the more they keep denying their identity for political reasons, the more the people that they are denying these identities are seeing them as fools and as people that cannot be trusted. I'm telling you the truth, because look at all the money Amechi spent in APC. Where did he get him to? Nobody's even hearing about Amechi. Before Amechi, Peter Oddly spent billions in PDP under Obasanjo's regime, thinking Obasanjo will make him president. Where is Peter Oddly today? Where Wike has also spent his own, both APC and
state money.
Yes, and I don't know why River State governors are always stupid. I don't know why they think they can actually get presidency by spending state allocation and denying their identity. The more they keep doing it, the more they come back in shame and in disappointment. It started with Odili, Amechi, and now with Wike. And if Fubara tries it also, he will also come back in shame. Until you begin to realize that united we stand, divided we fall. They keep dividing the South into all manner of political zones and giving them names. Okay, look at Niger Delta. Okay, Niger Delta, they say this for oil producing states. You carve that Abia State and Imo State, you put them in Niger Delta. But do you remember you call them Igbos and then you put them in Niger Delta, drawing them out from their other drawing them out from their brothers.
And when you are counting those who are like supposed to be Niger Delta producing state, you never tell everybody Abia and Imo. They are actually one of the highest gas producers in Nigeria. They never mention them.
Yes,
it's like
you put them as.
I'm with you. Go on.
Yes, so you put them as Niger Delta, and then now they are now dining in the same plate with Rivers, Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Edo, Delta.
Even Ondo is Niger Delta.
Or even Ondo is Niger Delta. You put them, all of them. What kind of group are they? What kind of nonsense are they doing in Nigeria? Just cutting people and giving them names and jamming them against each other. And then people are actually dancing to that rhythm and making political statements, divisive statements with those things. That is why
tribal ethnic champions.
Exactly. But when you go to the north, they say, "Oh, the one north, you can't divide the north." But the north, with their political elites, they keep dividing the south, and then our political leaders in the south keep falling fool and holding on to that. It doesn't really make sense. But you see, one day, and in the eyes of the northerners, they know that these fools are that they are seen as Igbos. They see them as Igbos and Igbos brothers.
Are we not saying it here? Even some of our Yoruba brothers and sisters, right? They see all of you. Anything from our Edo people, they know that Edo people, they dress similar, so close to us, the Yorubas, to some extent, too, that we can say, we look like Edo, or Edo look like Yoruba, very close to Yoruba land. My brothers in Yoruba land who have been so kind of enmeshed in this tribal stuff, right? They believe anybody from Ore upward, they be Igbo. You can't tell them anything. So if you come and say, no, I am a Niger Delta, I'm not Igbo. Any of them who is saying that, I know, Jared, that you are not Igbo, is only pulling your legs. When the show comes to you are Igbo. Whether you are from Igbo or Ibibio or Irobo or what have you, you are Igbo.
Sure.
And when I say you are Igbo, I'm not saying you are Igbo. What I'm saying to you, if you are from these tribes, is that there are those from outside your place who do not see you of your ethnic nationality the way you want them to see it or advertise it. To them, all of them, we did that part. You are Igbo.
I understand what you mean, my ego. I understand what you mean. It's not like
to say that to our viewers too, so that they won't think I'm saying that
you are
calling us Igbo. Not me.
No, it's
there
not.
are those who
it's
see
not
you
like,
as that, as Igbo, and they will think
yeah,
with you as
yeah,
that. Go on, Jare Baba.
yeah. It's not as if you are calling them Igbo like specifically, but in the eyes of these people, the treatment they give to the Igbos, they will also extend it to you.
Yes.
That is one
and
thing about it. The treatment they give to
them that, oh, I'm from Nigeria.
Yeah,
I'm from Guinea.
exactly.
Nobody cares about that.
They enjoy it when we are divided and fighting against each other. That is the easiest way to conquer, divide and rule.
That's right.
And these people don't understand it. That these people are playing divisive politics. How can a country of 200 million people, there is only one seaport in Lagos, whereas we have Akwa Ibom, we have River State,
now
we have Bayelsa
surround this same place.
Ocean surround them. It's only in Lagos State that they built seaports. How can? And people are not even thinking about it. Calabar is there.
Yeah.
You get it? So people are just becoming very, very stupid. They don't even know what they are doing. As in everybody is just confused. That is why the country is not moving forward, because there is no one mind. Like there is no one mind to carry out an action. I'm supporting what the first caller called African Wahala. I think it was African Wahala who called.
It was the first
that suggested that suggested that we go to these international IMF and the World Bank complexes that are in these big cities. I mean, London is like a few hours away from me here. We could just stage a protest, go there, because they are the ones that are putting African leaders and African countries into this mess. They know they are using this debt to hold us somewhere. They know these people are not doing anything with that money, and yet they keep giving them the money so that they keep servicing these loans with our economy.
And have nothing left for education, health, and other things.
Exactly. I think we Nigerians in diaspora, at least for the sake of the future generations, this is one of the little contributions we can actually make, to the people back home.
Should manage and register this from wherever.
Yeah. Even if the protest is going to be held in London or Glasgow, I can always drive to that location. You get it? I think you're about an hour and 30 minutes away from me here.
Well, from Newcastle to Glasgow, it's probably like maybe 2 hours, I think.
2 hours, okay.
So maybe you'll be here in 45 minutes.
Good. So I've been to Glasgow a couple of times. So even if the protest is going to be held in Glasgow or London, but I think London is going to make more sense,
because we are talking about those headquarters of those financial institutions and all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have them a lot in London. So I think it will actually send a message that we the ones that are in diaspora are enlightened. We know what IMF and World Bank is doing by giving these people loan. We know that they are holding them somewhere, like they are holding them, kind of like holding them ransom. It's a death trap, and the stupid politicians who are money hungry, testing idiots. They don't even know, or they know, but they just decided to play along.
And book. See, Ferdinand, if they open the book of what Yeye Bello did with his own loan in Kogi, a lot of us here will kind of be like, why are they still keeping that country? Why can't they just let everybody know the truth?
Can you imagine?
Ferdinand,
can you imagine?
Let me take one more call. Even though
thank you very much, my ego.
This person's call and we'll call it tonight. Okay.
Thank you very much, my ego. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Thanks. All right, bye.
So that is Ferdinand right there. Oh, I just lost that call. Somebody was on there and somehow, okay, I will take this other lucky caller. The last caller tonight. Hello there.
Hello, my ego. This program tonight is something I don't know how to commend you, but I want to give you one we are the Southeast. Let me just borrow this Nigeria language. Southeast. Say that we Southeast have 5 states. I agree. Then the Yorubas have 6. The West, but I'm talking about a lot that they put in the North Central, the North. I want to understand what our Yorubas brothers are doing to take what belongs to them. Like this last caller, I may disagree in my own humble opinion. No need of going to Glasgow or going to London to protest. Any day we Africans and the ready to die for what we believe. Forget about these politicians; they are minority. But the problem, they bring ethnicity into us. They bring tribalism into us. They bring religious. Because when you talk about religion, you talk about Christian and Muslim. It's another problem to us. So any day we Africans that say we are ready to die, we stand up, even the Northerners, because the Northerners are suffering worse than me, the Igbo man. I even suffering more than the Yoruba. Even the North have been into that power for many years. So any day the common man say we are ready to die. All this, no need of going to the colonial master. No, the IMF or whatever you call them, they will not give you listening here because that is the way they benefit to take our mineral resources away from us by imposing all these criminals as a leader. So any day me and you say we are ready to die, or that's why
that will be the end of all of this.
Yes, that's why they chase away Nnamdi Kanu. It's not Nigeria government that is holding Nnamdi Kanu. I know because in UK constitution, as long as you have a you're a British citizen, you are not ready to go to prison outside the UK. And you know that outside the UK, but they just hold Nnamdi Kanu. You know these white people, they are very smart. They just say that Nigeria government do the criminal because the moment Nnamdi Kanu take off from the UK, they have written to the to Nigeria government that that guy you're looking for is in the African soil because they know how African soil is corrupt. The leader they put there, they don't say that the Kenya will not resist that Nigeria criminality. So any day me and you are ready to die, but this fight is not for us. This fight is for our children. And this fight we are cramming is for our children.
And it is your question about why is Kwara, that is Yoruba land, be listed as a North Central. Okay, you see, we all know that apart from the history of how Kwara came to be, and then we have the Fulanis, who said their own forebearers, and then now they became part of Ilorin. They are not Yorubas, but somehow, well, we now have the Yoruba Fulanis. But because Nigeria is a very, very corrupt, what do you call it, place, starting with the fact that we did not, for any reason, nobody will say they conducted anything called referendum or an election before they created any states in Nigeria. We know the creation of states started after the genocidal
civil war.
Biafra, the Nigerian genocidal war that they call Biafra War. It was, they created states so as to make sure that no region, okay, will be strong enough to want to either defend or fight, defend themselves from Nigeria or fight Nigeria.
Yes.
That was the idea of state creation in the first place. And it wasn't an idea that was agreed by Nigerians. It was a military decree. Sure, you understand now? So I'm saying this so that people who are listening to us will also...
you are right. Even though the people we call North, even the Abuja, the Benue State, they are not North. We all know that.
Exactly. That's what I'm coming to. That's what I'm coming to that. Because they are the ones who were writing the whole thing, drawing the whole map. So they decided to just say, okay, here, North Central. Why not call it South Central? Because the people of Middle Belt and the people of, which is now the North Central, these people, they are closer to the southern Nigeria than they are to the north.
Of course.
Do you get what I mean now? You see, majority part of the land in northern Nigeria, Sharia North, is more deeper into the Sahel, Sambisa, the jungle, Lake Chad, not here. And that is why they had to claim the Middle Belt because they were the one in charge. They had to claim the Middle Belt is North Central. Why not call it South Central? So again, here, we all know that we did not sign up for this. So how Ilorin or Kwara State became North Central, it's not because Yorubas were weak. It's not because Yorubas couldn't fight. It's just the same way that, none of us are the same this. They foisted it on us, and it's been so stupid of many of us to continue to say, I am from Ogun State. I am from Abia State. I am an Anambra. Who created all these names? Not you, not your forebearers. These were names made by those who created them for the purpose of keeping us divided. Or you know something, the day that they say, oh yeah, let everybody go their separate ways. Yorubas will go with their Yoruba brothers, I promise you that. And it's actually not debatable.
Of course.
When that day
of
comes,
course,
right?
Of course.
The Igbos will go with their Igbo brothers and sisters from every part they have been partitioned to.
Of course. You know, Asari Dokbo became being confused human being I've never seen. Likewise, Wike as well. But I know they will all put in shape. But my own advice to the youth, but you know, the youth are disappointed as well because they are trying to, you know, the West are very smart. Now they are trying to monetize Nigeria for Facebook now. Now you will see the craze you're seeing now is just the beginning. The craze you see, you will think, what is going on with the black race, mostly in Nigeria? You will see more stupidity like you have never seen before. You know, so the West are very smart. That's why they want to give us that. They want to give us that monetization for Facebook. You know, like they think any black man is thinking how he or his family will survive. He does not. He don't want to think about his neighbor. No, that's the problem. Yes, that is the problem we have as a black people. So the West are very smart. You know, when you talk about freedom of we black people, let me just be honest with you. We need total freedom, even the freedom of religion. The North, if you know the role the Arabic played in Africa, you will know that the West, the West that during the slave trade, if you know the role of the Arabs into Africa, you will pity Africa. You know, all this our Muslim brother in some African country, the way they love Arab people don't see them as a human being. Even the West are the Christian West are pity more than the Arabs. So we need total freedom, even religious freedom, everything. Yoruba need to do things as a Yoruba man. Any day where African people wake up, say, we are an African. We do our own things as an African. Our educational curriculum, we choose, you know, this education we are doing now is not our own educational system. We are using the borrowed educational system. That's why we cannot be able to do our own things. Before the Corona master come, an individual African man are very comfortable. You can go to your farm, take care of your. Even our grandfather have 4, 5 wives, and none of them is complaining of feeding. They feed very, very well because we have the way we do our things. Before these people come and corrupted Africa, everything are mixed up. So any day now we are giving kudos to Seriga, who the youth have been taking over. I just pray that I'm just praying that the weak are ready, the youth, the prime minister or the president of Seriga are ready to stand the pressure of the West. You know, their pressure are very good. When they mount you pressure, if they cannot assassinate you, they can plot their puppet like military or whatever.
Internal takeover now. They can plot a puppet.
So the only thing Seriga, I know the prime minister already to educate the youth. When the West they will come, they can be able to resist. Likewise, the way the Niger Republic, when Nigeria are mounting them pressure, even the Niger citizen, common man in Niger, who are very hardly to feed, we are majority of them in Nigeria, are mocking Nigerian president because they stand with
what people stand for.
Yes.
And they know that Nigeria is not doing everything they are saying on their own because they love them. No.
On their own. No. Now look at Nigeria. Everybody is on social media. If you ask all these so-called content creators, do you know about Mayegu? Somebody who can educate you for your freedom. You know, we don't know importance of freedom. You know, we are 21st century slave trade to the West again. You will see my brother, he will be a doctor. When he go to the UK or US, he will taking care of old women, which he can never try in Nigeria. So we stand, any day we stand up and say enough is enough and believe and be ready to die because, you know, they are mounting pressure of death to us. So any day we resist being afraid of.
We all know that
yes,
we'll be walking corpses anyway. So that's right.
Yeah, and we are ready. We know that one day we are going to die. Any day we stand up and resist, we stop being afraid of death. That day we are going to take our freedom. So I really appreciate you. I know it's not that easy, but I really appreciate the good work you're doing. It's not that easy. You keep on educating our people because we need more people like you. I know it's not that easy. Thank you.
We keep doing it because we know that it is a thankless job on his own, but at the same time, it is always worth it. Posterity will be our judge. Thank you so much, Baba, for that. Now we are totally out of time. I would have loved to add the 1, 2, 3 again. I think I should just say good night. All right. Thank you so much for spending your evening with me again. And to those who missed this program or came in late because of timing and change of time, well, you should watch it from the start. It's quite interesting and detailed. I'm going to see you some other time, okay? Stay safe and good night from here.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí number 1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí number 1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí number 1.
Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí number 1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí number 1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí number 1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí number 1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí number 1.
Mayegun Diary politico.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí number 1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí number 1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí number 1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary láyé bí number 1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Presido bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkanṣá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
ha kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.